In 2001, I was living in Washington, D.C., working as a television producer, and I just was not prepared for what was going to come around the corner. I had a boil under my arm. It didn't have anything to do with cancer, but it was the catalyst that got me in to see a doctor. And the doctor said to me, "When is the last time you had a pap test?" And I thought about it and I said, it's been about, I think, 3 years, maybe 4. And she wanted me to come back in 2 weeks to go over my results. She was just like, "I think you have cervical cancer." I was ultimately diagnosed with stage 2A adenosquamous cervical cancer. And the best thing to do to save my life, even though my cancer was caught early, was to have a radical hysterectomy, followed by chemotherapy and radiation. Catching my cancer early meant I had to lose my fertility. I don't think people really understood the true amount of sadness that I had for not being able to have a child. Losing my fertility was like death. So I was diagnosed in 2001. I started the organization in 2005. Survivor with a C is my baby. It has made my survivorship count, but it has also made sense of this whole ordeal. And so creating my organization and finding people like Jenny was a way for me to not be the only one.
I did some research on what resources were available. I believe that's when I stumbled upon Survivor. I got to hear a little bit more about her experience, and for the first time, I got to hear her pain.
I feel like our lives and our stories just entwine from there.
There was a lot of parallels. I think our cancer and our treatment plan were exactly identical, except that she was denied the opportunity to go through IVF before she had to go through treatment.
They were starting their search for a surrogate. She emailed me for some resources. I gave her some resources. People do that all the time. When Jenny posted that the twins had arrived, I was so happy. I was like, "Oh my God, the boys are here." I said, "Congratulations, so happy for you." I was like, "Motherhood looks so good on you." She starts talking about how we had twins and our family is complete. And she said, "We still have embryos." And she was like, "You deserve this feeling. You deserve to be a mother." She didn't want anything in return. What she wanted was for me to become a mom. That's what she ultimately wanted. And I thank her for that, because her wish came true, which was my wish too. And it still shocks me. I look at him and I'm like, I can't believe there's a baby in my house and he's mine. Being an older parent comes with its challenges, but what I do know for a fact, that Chayton has a global family that will always take care of him. He has Jenny and Sean. They'll be there for him. He has my family. Family is love. Family transcends DNA. But a modern family, that's what we are. And I love that we have this unique story that's just for us.